Oh, we are live. Yes. Welcome. It is April 17th, 2024. Welcome to the live Level Up Your Frequency podcast. Thank you for joining. I am your host, Crystal, and I'm here to help you level up your frequency for a divinely abundant life. So, yeah, today has been already, I've been feeling the energy, but the past few days have been even more intense. So I really want to dive into that and talk a little bit more about it and see how other people are feeling as well. So today we are going to be exploring the collective energy. We're going to be pulling cards and seeing what information comes through today. We're also going to have tools to navigate through any challenges that you may encounter. And last but not least, we're going to do a live vibrational healing session using vocal toning. So let's dive right into today. But before I get started, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. So I will be presenting at the Empower Her Summit on April 25th and 26th. And you can experience truly an enlightening exploration into binaural tones and discover how they can transform your daily life. This will help to alleviate stress, anxiety, and also improve sleep. Plus, you can enjoy free admission and exclusive giveaways. I will be giving away my Solfeggio Healing Experience album, as well as a guide to go along with it. And you can reserve your free ticket now. If you're interested, please comment a star emoji below, and I will send you that link so that you can grab your free ticket. Hey, Coach Kathy, thank you so much for joining. So happy to have you here today. So we are also opening up our community to more amazing souls like yourself. We would love for you to join. So that way you can really stay up to date on exciting news, any upcoming events. And also we will be doing exclusive giveaways, right? So just join our community. The link is below. It's a fun, safe place to really level up your frequency. So you can find more information about our merch. I just got my t-shirt today, my Level Up Your Frequency t-shirt. I have my tumbler here. So I'm just surrounded by divinely abundant phrases, level up your frequency, to just remind me to really keep my frequency and my vibration high throughout the day. It's a great reminder. So you can find links to my merch below, as well as any products that we offer. And I truly appreciate your divine support. And we really have infused all of these products and services with so much love for the collective. So let's dive right into the energy of this week. And what I'd like to do is draw insights from an intuitive as well as a collective perspective. So this week, we are still experiencing the Mercury retrograde, Mercury station retrograde on April 1st. And this is going to last until April 25th. So we're almost there. We're almost out of the red. So these next, this next week, and then we're going to go out of the Mercury retrograde. So we'll still be they have the pre-shadow and then the post-shadow. So basically, this is going to be all about pausing, deeply considering whether your ideas, your words, your actions are truly in harmony with the identity that you are growing into. But many have been really avoiding this. And it's not just about what you want to express or even achieve, but it's also about, I would say, ensuring that these desires and these expressions align with, our personal growth and with the person that you are becoming. So a few tips for getting through this Mercury retrograde, we're almost done, is to definitely confirm any appointments and meetings and any times, a lot extra time for travel. Think before you speak. Of course, communication is big during the Mercury retrograde. Back up your technology, reread your emails and documents, and cultivate patience. Have lots and lots of patience during this time. Now, right now, for our moon cycle, we are in the waxing phase of our moon cycle. We just went through our new moon solar eclipse. And then after the new moon, we are faced with 2 weeks of this waxing phase, and that will lead up to our full moon. So right now, since we are in this waxing phase, and by the way, we have a full moon in Scorpio next week, and I'll dive into that next week to help you kind of navigate through that. So this phase, during this waxing phase, it symbolizes growth, it symbolizes intention, and it also symbolizes hope. So this really helps to set the stage for what you wish to achieve in the coming lunar cycle. So this week as well, we are experiencing a lot of spikes within the Schumann resonance, right? And this is really, really throwing people off. And I feel that this is all about our ascension and really full body upgrades as well. We've noticed blackouts during the Schumann resonance spikes as well, which cannot be explained. So it was spiking like crazy, I would say, over the past few days. I've been tracking it, and the numbers were really, really high. And this is nothing like I have ever seen before. And the spikes are assisting our full body DNA upgrades and ascension process. So this was felt throughout our entire body and system, as well as focused on our crown chakra. And it really started to die out and kind of give us a little bit of a break later on yesterday. So many of us may have been feeling tired, very, very tired yesterday at the end of the day. And part of our process to really integrate these energies that are bombarding us at this time is really allowing this energy to flow through us, allowing things to clear the way that they need to be cleared, not holding on to resistance within our body. So, any unresolved energy that is stuck within the body is going to result in physical symptoms, right? So, right now is the perfect time to really allow everything that just happened within this field to really start to integrate. Just slow down, release, allow your body to integrate this new energy that is pouring in. Now, some of the symptoms that you may have been experiencing, and many of us feel this during this time when unexplained frequency spikes start happening: vertigo or dizziness. I know I had a moment, it was like a few days ago, just out of the blue. I was outside, I was grounding, and I just started feeling very, very dizzy, to the point where it's like, is there something wrong with me? Did a spider bite me? Like, I had no explanation for it. So I just gave myself some time to just rest and just kind of process, and it did pass. So some of us may be feeling that vertigo or dizziness. Also, feeling nauseous is common, because this is really highlighting energy that really needs to be released within the body. Feeling loopy, feeling spacey, feeling ungrounded, feeling anxiety, fear, uncertainty during this time is kind of like our brain is having trouble really processing this energy. Also, strange dreams. For the past few days, I've been having some really strange dreams, and can't make real sense of them. It's almost like I'm timeline jumping. So I'm experiencing alternate realities. And I've been hearing this from others as well. Also, of course, feeling total exhaustion during this time is normal. Having nights where you're tossing and turning, you're having trouble sleeping, that's common as well. Migraines is really, really big right now. And I think the reason why people are getting these headaches are because of these spikes, and because this energy is mainly focused within our crown chakra. So the best thing we can do for that is just kind of feel into it a little bit more and just surrender. That's the only thing that will really work during this time, is to just surrender to what is happening, and just allowing the energy to integrate, allowing our bodies to feel into it. And acceptance is really going to help. Feeling achy and sore is very common as well. And heart palpitations. I've been hearing about this, and I experience it as well. And this is something connected to grief, or it's connected to if you're feeling guilt build up in the body, or if you're just having some sort of like resistance of moving forward. The easiest way to really clear this out is through, I find, through vibration, through sound, through surrendering, and through really tuning in and asking your body what it needs. And what is happening right now, and you will get those answers if you slow down enough and take the time to really tap in. So yeah, and a lot of us may be feeling extremely overwhelmed, but the reason why we feel overwhelmed is because there is this resistance. So it's kind of like you want to move forward, but the energy is letting you know that it's time to slow down, it's time to relax, it's time to accept, it's time to allow these energies to really integrate, because this is for our well-being right now. It's for our best interest, etc. So everything that's happening right now is happening for us. It's happening to help move us forward. And if we're fighting it the whole time, it's going to be a very, very painful process. So it's all about surrender. I'll keep repeating that over and over again. And I even have my surrender cards here, Power of Surrender, which I'll pull in a few. Yeah, that's it, very, very powerful energy of surrender. The Schumann Resonance, if some of you are not familiar, this is basically the Schumann Resonance, it's a set of frequencies produced by the electromagnetic waves in the Earth's lower ionosphere. So it's a real thing that happens. And the frequencies they're created from thunderstorms and lightning. And this ranges anywhere between 7.83 hertz, called the Earth's heartbeat, to 33.8 hertz. Now, we have been experiencing spikes. I've been seeing it 68, 73. It's been going up to like 98. It's unheard of. So as this energy is really spiking, we feel this spike in this frequency within us. Since it's a mirror, we are connected to the earth. We can feel it. So anytime there's any resistance within the body, we will start to feel these, I like to say, ascension symptoms, or even just normal physical everyday symptoms that are unexplained. Okay, so the earth is truly, it's always going through processing frequencies and balancing out, no different than us. And when we really slow down enough to start to understand this information, and after we have we had these past few days where it's just like very, very intense, it just makes it easier for us to navigate through this energy, navigate through these frequencies, and understand why it's here, and understand that it's really here to serve us. So a lot of us are very, very sensitive to this, some more than others. I know I'm one of those people who are extremely sensitive, and I can pick up on these things as soon as it happens, even maybe like days before it starts happening. And then I research it and I'm just like, oh, all right, that makes sense. Okay. So yeah. So let's see our surrender. All right, so this is an important one right now. Surrender resentments. So what are we holding on to? And I don't feel like this is necessarily saying, you know, it's related to something outside of you. I feel like this is within. So what are we holding on to? What are we resenting? What are we resisting again within our lives? What are we not processing? So really, let's dig deeper and ask ourselves, what is it that we are not allowing ourselves to process at this time? Surrender unhealthy relationships. Okay, so when we are in this state of feeling resentment, of feeling resistance, we attract in relationships that aren't necessarily in alignment. It's in alignment at the time of, I guess you could say, this version of ourselves that we created during that time. But as we start to navigate, and especially anyone who is listening now who is into energy, frequency, and vibration, and you're constantly growing yourself, kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes, constantly becoming a different version of yourself, you're going to start to see people fall out of your life that are no longer in alignment with your vibration or with your frequency. So right now, it's really, really important to just kind of sit back and observe. Be very observant and ask yourself, okay, are there any relationships within my life that are not serving me, that it's basically causing you to have this entanglement with that energy, and it's preventing you from truly moving forward on your path. So what type of energy are you entangled with right now? How can you cut those cords? How can you navigate through this and really start to take ownership of your life moving forward easily and effortlessly? Let's do one more. And then surrender to creativity. So this is all about navigating through. So letting go of anything that's no longer serving you, surrender to the resentments, really cutting the cords of these unhealthy patterns, unhealthy relationships, etc., within you, and then surrendering to that powerful energy of creativity. So really tuning in. And creativity is much more than just physical work. Creativity is also energetic. So really letting your imagination soar, really tuning into this alternate reality, to this quantum realm, and building this beautiful oasis for yourself. And basically, as you start to do that, it's a law of attraction. You start to resonate out and you start to vibrate out these frequencies of your beautiful creations within. And the law of attraction will start to match that energy within your physical realm, your physical reality. So really start to tune in, really start to create within. And as a result, you'll start to see changes without. So since we're going through this dense energy right now and we're battling with the, not battling, but it's more so like we're trying to find a way to really navigate through and surrender to this energy. We may be battling if we're fighting anything right now. It may feel like a battle, it may feel like war. It's really hard to move through. I think it's a really great time right now to work through all of our chakras, especially focusing on our crown, because there's a lot of dense energy that we're moving through right now to reach this higher level of expansion, of ascension, of ultimately truly upgrading ourselves, upgrading our DNA, so that we can more so start to walk our highest path, our highest potential, and truly be in alignment with what we wish to happen within our lives. We have so many goals, so many wishes, etc. But oftentimes we feel stuck. We feel like we just keep hitting up against a brick wall and nothing's really opening up for us. There's nothing that is allowing us to move forward. And when this happens, it's really the perfect time to surrender and to ask ourselves, where and when did we create this resistance? And what are we fighting? What are we not surrendering to? What are we stuck in? What patterns are we stuck in currently? So, what I would like to do is go through our vocal toning practice and work through each of these energy centers. Definitely set an intention. So, if you're struggling through anything right now, if you're feeling maybe burnt out, tired, it could be anything, physical symptoms. If you are feeling just really down or depressed or feeling like you're not able to move forward during this time, this is a perfect time to really set your intention and call in what it is you would like to align with and create that energy within you so it can radiate out and start to really attract in what is truly alignment with your highest potential. And then what you'll start to see is new doors will start to open that you'll be able to open up and walk through. But you're the only person that has the key to unlock those doors and walk through those doors. So it takes a level of courage as well. And I feel like during these times, the hardest part is once we do transition to this higher level of knowing, of knowledge, it's about taking action from this higher version of yourself. And most of the time this is where we get stuck. This is where we start to kind of take steps back because our subconscious mind is constantly trying to pull us back into that loop. And this is where your conscious awareness starts to really come into play and starts to become your BFF. So having that awareness and realizing that it is your mind's job to keep you in a state of no, 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 this is not new and I haven't figured this out yet, so just stay over here, it's safe. And we understand this versus your intuition is telling you, yeah, this feels good. I'm excited. I'm happy. And when you take too much time to think about it, you will not walk through those doors. You will not accept those opportunities. You will not say yes. Even though you feel in your heart you want to say yes, you will say no because your brain will let you know, no, it's not part of my schedule, or no, it's I don't think I can do that, or no, I don't really like that. Liking something, believing in something, it's all just a belief system. So just like that, you can shift your belief system. You can allow in new energy. You can literally give birth to a new version of yourself within this time frame, within this lifetime, and you can align with the intelligence that you have within you, with that frequency consciousness that you have within you, with that highest potential that you have that is happening right now. And time truly is just an illusion, because if you think about it, well, don't think about it, feel it, right? Feel about it. We are existing within this realm, but there's also different versions of us existing as well. But even that is a very 3D way to look at it. How I like to see it is it's all happening all at once. So I don't know if anyone has watched the movie Everywhere, Anything Everywhere All at Once, something like that, but it's a great movie. Definitely check it out. But it really shows how we are truly the creators and masters of our reality. And when we really start to tap in, we start to realize that a lot of this doesn't matter as much as we think it does. And what's being highlighted right now is to remember that we are here to play. We are here to grow. We are here to literally just create heaven on earth and enjoy our lives. But that has to start from within. That starts from having this shift in frequency and consciousness to the point where there is no going back. And we have created this beautiful timeline for ourselves in this current reality that we have chosen at this time. Needing to hear this at this now moment. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, now moment. It's all about being in the moment, in the now. Thank you for sharing your energy here. Yes. So, with all of this being said, I would love to run through this vocal toning practice. And then I will end with just pulling a few cards and seeing what guidance comes through, what energy comes through for us. So I have my vocal toning ebook pulled up now. And if you would like to download it, it's free. You can find it below. And I'm just going to pull up a section because I always like to read just a little section from the book. So, all right, so let's start with part 2. It's about ancient sound medicine history. So every ancient civilization is based on a belief that sound represents a spiritual significance that is essential to human relationship to nurture self and one another. So in ancient Egypt, the 7 vowel sounds, which we're about to go through now, served as sacred sounds, creating a harmonic convergence. And in addition to the human voice, Egyptian high priestess played the sistrum in ceremonies. It's a kind of rattle with metal discs attached to it that generated an ultrasound. And this was known to enhance healing. And we still use this today. So the ancient Egyptians believed so strongly in the power and sacredness of sound that there were no vowel sounds present in their written language of hieroglyphics. So I feel like this is another thing I'd like to dive into one day, all about words and the magic of words, and just being very conscious that words are spells, and being mindful of what we're putting out on a day-to-day basis determines our reality, because we're literally with our own vibration, which is why our voice is so powerful. Our own vibration, voice, words is creating our current reality. So just having more conscious awareness of this gives us even more power within our own reality. So now I'm just scrolling down And I'm pulling up our sacred vowel system. If you have it downloaded already, I would love for you to pull it up. So it's the sacred vowel system on part 6, page 26. And this goes through each energy center. We're going to tone starting at our root, and then we're going to end up at the crown, and then we're going to ground back down into our heart and root. So this will really help to clear any energy that's stuck. This will help us really navigate through any energy that's going on right now and clear out without even having to really think about it, just clear out any energy that is no longer needed in our body so we can really move forward and start to experience just more of that. I feel like that magic, like just more of that magic in our life. It's calling it in. So before we start that, I just want to go through some of the physical and emotional correlates. So this is what we will be toning today. This is what we will be working on today. So if there's anything here that I read from the list where you're just like, yes, I'd like to focus on that, definitely take notes and keep that within your intention as you're toning. So we're going to start with our tone C, and this is in the zodiac sign of Aries. And the physical correlates is going to be large muscles, blood circulation, our heart, estrogen, colon, reproduction, skin ailments, neck tension, sinus infection, systematic problems. And then the emotional correlates is power and control, survival, money, sexuality, drive, groundedness, ability to manifest. Then we have tone D, which is moving up to our sacral chakra, and this is going to be focused on digestion, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, blood sugar, spleen, stomach, memory loss, confusion, MS. Emotional correlates is all about self-esteem, complaining, fear, intimacy issues, and addiction. Then moving on, we will move up to our solar plexus. And the physical correlates is oxygenation, lungs, respiration, asthma, allergies, emphysema, bronchitis, lymph glands, birth trauma. The emotional correlates is self-sabotage, needs to be needed, self-expression issues. Then we'll move up to our heart. So this is going to be all about our kidneys, our bladder, our water retention, thymus gland, our heart, the immune system, blood pressure, insomnia, environmental toxins. And the emotional correlates is discernment, procrastination, trust issues, authenticity, needs to be in service. And then finally, we will be moving up to our throat, third eye, and crown. So the throat is all about mineral depletion, magnesium, bones, teeth, and neurotransmitters, your throat, thyroid, back pain, headaches, migraines, depression, mental disorders, seizures, utilization of B vitamins, and depression, communication skills, secrecy, trust issues, creativity blockage, and addiction. Then our third eye, which is connected to our eyes and ears, pituitary gland, endocrine system, joints, vertebrae, utilization of minerals, trace minerals, and then also lack of motivation, flexibility, trust issues, and creativity blockages. And then finally, our crown. And this is connected to our electrical body. And this is a lot of what we've been going through right now during the Schumann resonance spike. So our electrical body, nervous system. So we'll be taking a little bit more time there. Subtle circulation, cold hands and feet, sugar sensitivity, blood purification, our lymph system, our immune system. And then the emotional correlates is martyr, hard to receive without feeling guilty, and then scattered attention and addiction. All right, so now that we have a little bit more of an understanding, we will start to tone. And if you're tuning in later on, thank you for tuning in. Let's start toning together. If you toned with me before, I'm sure that you understand how all of this works. If not, if you're new, I'll just give you a little example. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe into our diaphragm or our lower belly area. And we're going to exhale out. And when we exhale out, we're going to exhale out our vowel sound. So for example, let's just say we start with ah, as in ma. This is our heart center. We're going to inhale into our lower belly through the nose. And then on the exhale, we're going to exhale out the ah sound. So ah. So it goes all the way up until the tail end of your exhale. So as long as you can hold it. Now, this is not about singing. This is called toning. So you do not have to be pitch perfect. You don't have to be Whitney Houston to do this practice. The only thing we need to do is make the vowel sounds and focus our energy, frequency, and vibration on these particular chakras. Focus the light, the energy within these centers, and start to direct the vibration up through our body. Now, as we're doing this, we're also going to focus on our intention. So, for example, you could focus on, I'm having a lot of back pain today. So, what you would want to do is focus the energy, the frequency, the vibration, and even your sound into your back area. And you can really start to direct this energy flow as you work through this. And it may take a little bit of practice, but it becomes easier and easier, as you're toning day to day. So let's begin. Let's work through each energy center. I will guide you. I would recommend that you sit up straight. You can stand as well, whatever feels comfortable for you. Sit up, spine should be erect, and feet should be on the floor. So stay very, very grounded and really connect your energy. Now, before we get started, let's set our intention. So whatever that intention is, set it now. Just take a few minutes. And just start to slow down. Slow your body down. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths in and out. Just exhale out anything that no longer serves. I like to picture it as darker energy exiting my body. So inhale light, exhale dark energy. And feel your shoulders start to drop, feel your body start to relax, getting more present in the moment. You're here, you're now, you're tuned in. One more. Okay, so you're here, you're in this moment, you're relaxed, you're grounded, you're joyful. All right. So let's start with our root chakra. And the vowel sound is sound like as in huh. So we're going to start here. I'm going to breathe in, and we're going to go 2 times through each chakra. Okay, we're going to do the crown and the heart, I would say about 3 times. So we'll spend a little bit more time in that area. All right, so let's go into our root chakra. Let's really set that intention, focus this energy, focus a vibration within the root chakra. Picture white light flooding this area with your frequency and vibration. Don't think too much about it. Just feel into it and focus on just relaxing. All right, let's begin. Breathe in. All right, let's tone the root chakra one more time. Breathe in. And remember, it's not about getting it right. It's about focusing on your frequency and vibration. Just focus that intention. So let's move up to our sacral chakra. And this is going to sound like this, ooh, as in you. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. We're going to focus the energy there, flood it with white light. All right, one more time. Breathe in. All right, let's move up to our solar plexus. This is going to sound like this. Oh, as in go. All right, so let's focus our energy, our frequency, our vibration, our intention in this solar plexus. All right, let's do that one more time. All right, let's move up to our heart. Let's focus this frequency, vibration, this sound into our heart. Flood this area with white light. Focus on your intention. Remember the creator God that you are, the power that you have within you. Direct your energy. No one else can do this but you. And breathe in. All right, picture the energy, white light flooding your heart chakra. Breathe in again. Picture your electromagnetic field growing larger, growing stronger, more powerful. Allow this energy to guide you. This is where you think from, your heart. This is where you speak from. Let's do that one more time. Just feel into it. Take a moment. And let's move up to our throat. Now this sounds like this. I, and this is as in my, okay? So we're going to focus on the throat. We're going to focus on the frequency, the vibration, the intention. Focus flooding white light into this energy center. Let's really start to align our energy. Okay? So let's breathe in. Let's do that one more time, focusing the energy. Let go of any restraint. Let go of any fear. Let go of any sadness. Let go, let it go. Allow it to clear. Now, let's move up to the third eye. And this is going to sound like this. I, as in my, okay? So we're going to really focus this on the third eye. However, the sound needs to come out. You don't need to match my pitch, but wherever you can, however you can really direct the energy up into your third eye, you can do so now. Okay, so let's breathe in. Okay, let's breathe in again. And really see that energy in your third eye really clearing. Flood it with white light with your own frequency and vibration. Allow that energy to work through you. Connect with your energy. Let's move up to our crown. Now, since we're more focused on our crown today, we're going to do this, tone this energy center 3 times. So let's focus on our crown. This is going to sound like this, as in me. So again, you don't have to match my tone. However, you can direct the energy up into your crown. You can do so now. Let's breathe in. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. And one more time. Feel the frequency, the energy and vibration in your head, in your ears, in your eyes, and beyond. Feel it around you, within you. Grow this energy, and you're tapped in. So at this point, allow any messages to come in that need to come in. They may come in the form of a picture, a feeling. However it needs to come in, allow it to now. You may want to write it down or simply just be. Now what we're going to do is move this energy into our heart. We're going to have this mind, heart, intuitive connection, keeping us grounded in our bodies, keeping us grounded within our highest potential, connecting at a deeper level. So let's breathe in. Let's breathe in again. And then we're going to pull this energy down into our root chakra to keep us grounded and to send this energy into the earth, into Mother Gaia, to help others on this journey and to connect at a soul level, to help assist in this awakening. Let's breathe in. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. Now that we're grounded in our body, connected with our intuition, we have aligned our energy, our frequencies, our vibration to be in total alignment of our highest good, highest potential. Just feel into this energy right now. Remember how this feels. If you ever feel ungrounded, if you ever feel like you have trouble connecting with yourself, if you have trouble feeling like you can truly be in the moment and find that inner peace, remember what this feels like. This is who you are. This is the power that you possess within yourself. This is your creator energy. You can create anything and everything that you want within this state of being, within this state of consciousness. Just allow it. Allow it in. Now we're going to allow these energies, these frequencies to come in to upgrade our system, to align us with this newer timeline so that we can move forward on our path, so that we're brave to open these new doors, so that we're able to align with the abundance that we truly desire and deserve to experience here in this lifetime. Allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to feel. This may be the first time that you're feeling right now. Feel it, love it, enjoy it. Remember that this is who you are. This is the power that you possess. You can be in this space anytime. I'll just take some time. It was a lot that we just integrated. I am going to pull a few cards for further guidance. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so we have the Oracle. Okay, so the Oracle, this is all about waiting for important information, which is great. So just remember that you are the Oracle. We may pull cards, etc., but you have this information within you. So right now you may be feeling like, and I feel like this is a time right now where everything is kind of like, oh, it's slowing down and I just really want an answer, but it's all about having patience and knowing that we are going through a time where it may not be the right time to get the answer that you're looking for. And just cultivating that patience within and that playfulness within, because you have so many other things that you can be doing right now with your time, enjoying your life, etc. So that way, when the answers do come in, when the important information starts to pour in for you, you'll be much more receptive, much more joyful, and much more expansive. And opportunities that you felt or you thought of with your mind will be so much more expansive, because now you're tapping into these possibilities with the heart. So it's a different type of way, a different type of feeling. And then we have the direction guardian. So right now is the perfect time to really choose your path. You may feel like you're at a crossroad right now. So align with who you are and just start walking a path. There is no right or wrong. Any way you go is perfect. Just know that and enjoy it. Love yourself. Love all the amazing people around you. Be that light. Be that beautiful light that you are, that you came here to be. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is, I love this card. Harness mystic power. You have that power within you. Harness it, embrace it. Know that you know. You always know. Never doubt yourself. You understand why you are here. And if you don't, you will soon start to understand or start to feel into that, or start to get some signs, etc. And that will help to guide you a little bit further. But trust yourself. Definitely trust yourself. If you've been having any intuitive nudges or downloads, or just like, I think, or I feel, I should say I feel. Let's not use our brains as much. I feel this, or I feel that, but then you're kind of like second guessing. Probably right. You're probably right. All right, let's do one more. Let's see what's one last message that we have for today after we cleared all this amazing energy. I feel so good. Oh, okay. Yes. One last one. Mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Okay. It's perfect time to do it right now, right after this practice. So take the time to slow down, to reflect, I always like to look at how far I have come especially during this time in a retrograde. Oh my gosh, just be so grateful, especially if you're watching this right now. You're working on yourself. You're attempting to improve yourself, to better yourself, to learn more, to expand more. Take the time to really reflect on that and think about where you were about maybe 3 to 5 years ago. A lot can change in 3 to 5 years, and imagine how far you will be in another 3 to 5 years, especially because you're here now tuning in, tuning in. Congratulations. That's all I have to say. And just remember to play, to have fun in the meantime, because life can definitely feel a little serious sometimes. And I think it's always a great reminder, especially for those who are not children watching this, which I'm pretty sure you're an adult. I have a 5-year-old and she reminds me all the time, play. That's all she does. She plays all day and she embodies that. That is who she doesn't know how to be anything or anyone else. So because of all the programming, we forget that. But we have that within us. It's almost like our brain convinces us that, nah, that's not right. No, that's not proper. No, whatever the conditioning is, whatever the subconscious programming is in there. It's really great reminder to just take the time to tune into that inner child. Take the time to tune into that playfulness. Take the time to to tune into that creativity. Take the time to tune into you. What do you do for fun? Do you have any hobbies that you like to do where it's just like you don't always have to do something in order for it to like lead up to a particular like outcome? Like for example, many adults, and I'm definitely guilty of this. It's like, oh, I forget to play because I'm so busy working and trying to achieve the next level of dot dot dot. Whether that's like success or the next level of even in this ascension process, this is never going to end. It's not going to end. Like, no, it never ends. So we are here to truly experience, to truly just allow, to just be, to play, to enjoy. And we don't want to die kind of like looking down on life saying, oh my gosh, I wish I would have played more. I wish I would have enjoyed my life more. That's what it was all about. It was all about just me enjoying myself. Why did I take life so seriously? Yes. Yes. COVID woke me up. Yes. Coach Kathy. Yes. COVID. Definitely. Yeah. I think a lot of us have been feeling that. COVID was a kind of like a blessing in disguise where it has, I feel like for me, it made me really cherish community a lot more and just that in-person interaction, which has been so magical, which I've been doing a lot more of this year. Starting in January, I made it my mission to really get out and do more things in person. Like, yeah, right now we're online, and that's fine, but we need more in-person interaction for our own well-being and process of just touching other souls and influencing with our own frequency and vibration. It's just a magical time, magical experience. So yeah, playing more, getting out, showing other people that it's okay to take breaks, it's okay to play, it's okay to really express yourself in a way that makes you feel joyful. And I feel like that's a great reminder. And I'm going to pull one more surrender card. I just felt like pulling one more card. And then we will wrap it up for today. Let's see. Again, oh my gosh, we pulled this again. Surrender. I don't know why I keep pulling this. Surrender unhealthy relationships. So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including, I'm reading it, unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. My gosh, yes. Let's just surround ourselves with more of this joy. And I feel like what I feel and the message that I'm getting from this is It's not really about, "Oh, you're a bad friend," or, "Oh, you can't be part of my life anymore. Oh, I have to have this difficult conversation with someone." It's more about y you moving into that energy of higher frequency or vibration and trusting yourself and not allowing yourself to get entangled with someone else's energy that may be lower, because I feel like for people who are out here on a mission with like, oh yeah, I have this good energy and every time I walk into a room everyone lights up and everyone feels uplifted. um, I'm sorry to say this, but most of those people are energy vampires and they will drain you. They will drain your energy. And it's really important to be mindful of that. And it's okay. Not everyone knows how to work with energy, frequency, and vibration. What they're going through is perfectly fine. But it's more about us having that conscious awareness. And once we start to have that awareness, we realize, ah, I don't have to give away my energy, because naturally, and it's even in science, it shows that you influence energy when you're in a room with someone else. And it's like this whole balancing thing where someone who's at a lower vibration will take from your energy field, like kind of like taking your um, frequency that you're emitting, and they'll take some of that. So let's just say you're at 100%, like, woohoo, I'm all happy. I'm happy to be here and I'm inspiring people. And everyone seems to be happy right now. If you're not aware of what you're doing in that moment or how energy works, they're taking like 20% of that or 30% of that. And then it's like, okay, then you're at like 80%, 70%. By the time you leave that room, you're at like 50%. By the time you get home, you're like, I am so tired. And I noticed that that started happening to me a lot, like last year and the year before that, where I would go somewhere and everyone would feel so amazing and they were so excited. And then I would go home and I would feel so drained and tired, and I literally would have to take at least 2 days off, like, after just going to one event, and I would get like that when I was working a normal 9 to 5 job, before I went full-time into my career, into my own business. When I was working a full-time job, it was like torture. Literally, every day. I felt so drained. My energy was so drained, and I was not aware of what was happening, what was going on. So when you're a naturally high vibrational person, you'll feel the effects. You'll start to feel drained. You'll start to feel like other people around you are super happy, but it's like, what happened to me? What happened to my energy? Well, your energy just became drained. So what I've learned is when we have this conscious awareness and with this intention, we're able to set up a wall or like a barrier so that it's kind of like blocked where people aren't able to take from our energy field. They're not able to take our energy, drain our energy, etc. So, and that's fine. And I feel like people who are struggling with just having a lower vibration, at some point, they will either learn how to raise their frequency and vibration on their own, or they'll find different methods or techniques, right? So yeah, I felt like that was very, very helpful for me. And that's what I'm seeing in this card, at least. So again, that was this surrender unhealthy relationships. I don't feel like it's necessarily you just saying, I can't be with you anymore, or I can't be around these people. It's like, no, it's just knowing how to deal with the energy. Then this is what will happen. People will feel uncomfortable. They'll feel extremely uncomfortable around you. And because your energy is so high and they can't take from you. So they're not able to take, and they're not able to take any of your energy for themselves. So when they're around you, they feel like they might feel like squeamish, or it could come out in different types of ways where they might feel nervous, or it's just not a vibrational match. So they'll naturally like kind of like turn away, try to go the other way, or they won't even like look in your direction because they don't have anything to feed off of. um, and then what happens here is like anyone who is in your circle, or say you have like friends that you feel are becoming toxic, or a relationship that's becoming toxic, you'll start to feel your energy kind of separate more and more and more, to the point where the person will slowly start to shift out of your reality, out of your life. So that's kind of, I feel, how energy works and what I have experienced, where I have experienced people coming into my life And I kind of like met them where they were at that time. And then I start to go like this. And then they stay here. And then I just go, okay, yeah, not a match. And then they just kind of go away without me even having to say anything, just kind of like disappear. And they may reappear after a while, but it's just kind of like one of those things where it's just like, yeah, hey, how you doing? But it never really works out to the point where you can ever have that level that of the relationship where you were at when you were here, unless they choose to raise their energy up here. But then again, you can't force anyone to do what they really don't know how to do at that moment, because it's again, it's their level of consciousness, and it's all okay. So yes, I love this card, and I feel like that's really important for navigating through energy. Michelle, love your perspective. Yes, I'm becoming aware of need. Yeah, for protection. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I feel like that's important to just become aware of that whenever we go out, whenever we're around people. It could even be family, and it's nothing against them. It's all about their level of consciousness and our level of consciousness. So now when we have this level of consciousness, it makes it easier for us to just be around people without like running away, without saying, no, I can't go there because those people are low vibrational. They're going to drain my energy and so on and so forth. So now you have a new tool where you're able to really protect yourself, and you'll start to see that a lot of people will start to shift out. New people will start to come in who will kind of meet you here. But then again, when we're on this path of constantly rising up, you'll notice like you'll start to leave a lot of people behind because they're going to stay here. So it's very rare to have someone here and just kind of go up with you, if that makes sense. But it happens once in a while. So that's why this whole process can feel, on a physical plane, it can feel like a lonely process. But then again, when you tap in, you start to feel like you're not so lonely because you have everything that you need within you. And ultimately, every single person around you is just an extension of you, is just part of you. And they're going through their process at different rates of frequency or vibration. And it's all okay. It's just, it's all here for balance. Alrighty. So I feel like that was powerful. And our vocal toning session was powerful. If you missed it, you can catch it on our replay, which will be posted up on our YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone, for who was able to come in and join live. If you're listening to the replay, thank you for being here as well. And remember, you can access everything from beginning to end, anything that you missed out on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to download your free vocal toning ebook. That is going to be complete with a bonus MP3 guided practice. So if you really love this practice and you want to start doing this on a daily basis, you can have that completely free. And to add, to what you typically do, like you might do meditation, you might do yoga, etc. So it's really easy to just kind of integrate this practice into your daily routine. It doesn't take too long, maybe like 10 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. So we also have our beautiful new merch, and I'm wearing my shirt today. I'm like falling over. Level Up Your Frequency, and I have my Divinely Abundant tumbler, which I love. And yeah, it's just a great reminder for me to always keep my frequency, my vibration high, and remember my power and all of that good stuff. Yes. So thank you, Coach Kathy and Michelle. Thank you for your beautiful comments. And yes, I just want to say that, our voice truly is powerful. We have that power within us. And I'm going to end this session now. And may the insights and healing vibrations shared today truly support you on your journey towards higher frequencies, abundant living. And until next time, I'll be here again next week, a Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. So until next time, please stay tuned and stay elevated. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to just help it circulate around. If you know anyone who may benefit from this session, from this video, from these messages, please feel free to share and leave a heart emoji below. And if you missed out at the beginning, I did mention that I'm going to be speaking at a summit on the 25th and 26th. It's called the Empower Her Summit. And this is where you can experience an enlightening exploration into binaural tones and discover how they can transform your life. I am a master frequency producer, and this is something that I study and also listen to on a daily basis. So this can help alleviate stress, anxiety, and also improve sleep. And you can reserve your free ticket now. Just comment a star emoji below, and I'll send you a link so that you can grab your free ticket. I will see you next week. Mwah. Much love and high vibrations always. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.